In today's adventure, the Spunky Princess is wearing her very special dinosaur dress because she's going to be exploring the Los Angeles County Natural History Museum, which is famous for its dinosaurs. You know that because they have big dinosaur bones in their main rotunda. And she's really excited, so she was preparing her Dinosaur Roars. Let's hear these first, and then we're going to follow the Spunky Princess all around this really cool museum. All right, first up, we've got the Triceratops, that's the dinosaur with the horns, and the Brontosaurus, that's the really big one. The Spunky Princess wanted to go up a floor to get an even higher vantage point. She was totally impressed by how big these dinosaurs were, but then she saw some hung from the ceiling and wanted to be a flying dinosaur because, I mean, that's the coolest kind of dinosaur, right? The next room had even more dinosaurs where the Spunky Princess got to touch a real dinosaur bone. Whose bone is this? It belongs to Thomas the T-Rex that you see right here. A great part of this museum is they encourage kids to touch and play with a lot of things throughout the museum. I mean, they can't touch Thomas, but it's cool they can touch his bone. Up on the second floor in the Dino Lab, she got to see how the paleontologists here actually take these bones out of the dirt, restore them. These bones are 150 million years old from Utah. And then over in the Discovery Center, the princess got to be her own archaeologist and brush the dirt off of these bones. Now, pretty much all museums anywhere have a museum store, but do all museums have a dinosaur? This one did, full of dinosaur merchandise. I think the Spunky Princess wanted to bring this green one home, but what the Spunky Princess really wanted was her pterodactyl costume since she was trying to be the flying dinosaur after all. Now, we learned one new thing in these museum shops. We learned that the state of California has an official dinosaur. What's his name? It's the Augustinoff. This name is too hard. They call him Augie for short, and you can get a California Republic t-shirt with the dinosaur on it instead of a bear. Now, as it turns out, this museum has a lot more than dinosaurs. You can see they've got bones here of mammals, particularly those with big tusks, but was really cool in the mammal section were these halls of mammals. These really old wooded rooms really felt like something out of the Night of the Museum or a movie where they're showing like a classic natural history museum. These dioramas were so lifelike. I felt like these walruses were just about to come out and kiss us with their yucky fishy breath. Now, it turns out there's even more fun to be had outside the museum. There's a big experiential garden, and after a long day of walking all around the museum, the Spunky Princess really enjoyed this fountain with little bits of water in it designed for kids to get out in. A really great way to refresh the princess's tired feet. Now, she loved everything in this museum and was excited about all of it until we got to the Building Los Angeles exhibit. It turned out it was a little past her nap time, so this is where she just wanted to watch Cocomelon and go to sleep. But I thought the diorama of Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, was actually pretty neat here. The perfect end to a long day at the museum. Strawberry popsicle. Delicious.